The gym buzzed with energy, a sanctuary where fitness enthusiasts gathered to push their limits. Bright fluorescent lights illuminated the spacious room, reflecting off polished equipment and mirrors that lined the walls. The rhythmic sounds of weights clanging created a percussive backdrop, intermingling with the upbeat music pumping through the speakers. Everywhere one looked, individuals were engaged in various workouts. Some focused intently on their lifts, while others chatted amicably between sets. That in one corner, a group of friends laughed and encouraged each other as they cycled through intense routines, embodying the spirit of camaraderie that defined the space. Nearby, a trainer passionately guided a newcomer, demonstrating proper techniques with patience and enthusiasm. The atmosphere was electric with motivation, an unspoken bond forming among those who shared a common goal. Self-improvement. It was within this vibrant environment that Jason Statham entered. His presence immediately felt among the dedicated gym-goers. Little did he know that today would test not just his strength but also his resolve to stand against injustice. Jason Statham strode through the gym with a commanding presence, his well-defined physique a testament to years of rigorous training. Known primarily for his roles in high-octane action films, Statham had built a reputation as a tough, no-nonsense character who often played the hero, fighting against all odds. His performances in movies like The Transporter and Fast and Furious had solidified his status as a leading action star, revered not only for his fighting skills but also for his unwavering determination. However, what truly set Statham apart was his authenticity. Beneath the tough exterior lay a man deeply committed to principles of respect and justice, qualities that endeared him to fans and peers alike. As he navigated the gym floor, it was clear he carried with him the weight of that reputation. This day, however, would challenge him to step beyond the screen and embody those very values. As he sensed an unsettling tension brewing in the air as Statham moved further into the gym, he became aware of a heated scene just off to the side. A group of 3 bullies surrounded a black man who was attempting to lift weights, their laughter cutting through the upbeat music like a knife. The man's brow was furrowed with concentration, but that focus quickly shifted to discomfort as the bullies began hurling derogatory comments at him. "Come on, man, you call that a lift?" one of the bullies sneered, while another chimed in mockingly, "Wow, maybe you should just stick to the treadmill." Their taunts echoed through the gym, drawing the attention of nearby patrons who could sense the escalating tension. The victim's face flushed with humiliation as he struggled to ignore them, gripping the barbell tighter in an effort to push through. Statham felt a surge of anger rise within him. This wasn't just bullying. It was an affront to the values he stood for. It was clear that something needed to be done. As Statham observed the bullying unfold, a storm of emotions surged within him. His instinct urged him to step in, to confront those bullies and defend the victim, but a flicker of doubt crept in as he weighed the potential consequences. What if the situation escalated? Would his famous persona turn this into a spectacle, drawing unwanted attention? He recalled the countless roles he had played as a protector, yet this was not a movie. It was real life with real emotions at stake. Deep down, Statham understood that remaining silent would betray his core values. Respect, strength, and justice were not just lines from a script, they were principles he had lived by, both on screen and off. The discomfort etched on the black man's face ignited a fire within Statham, compelling him to prioritize compassion over caution. He realized that sometimes, true courage meant standing up for others when it mattered most. Regardless of the risks involved, the decision loomed before him, to act or remain passive. With determination coursing through him, Statham took a deep breath and walked towards the group of bullies. His approach was calm yet assertive, emanating an air of confidence that drew the attention of nearby gym-goers. The laughter and taunts began to fade as he drew closer, his presence commanding respect without uttering a word. "Hey there," he said evenly, making eye contact with each bully. "You know, I think it's pretty low to pick on someone who's just trying to better themselves." His voice was firm but devoid of aggression, setting a tone that aimed to de-escalate rather than ignite further tension. The bullies exchanged glances, momentarily taken aback by Statham's unexpected intervention. While they hesitated, Statham continued, "Everyone's on their own journey. Support each other instead of tearing each other down." His words hung in the air, urging them to reconsider their actions without escalating the confrontation. It was a call for empathy that resonated even amidst the jeers from moments before. The bullies exchanged incredulous looks, their bravado momentarily wavering in the face of Statham's unexpected presence. One of them, attempting to mask his surprise, scoffed and said, "What's a movie star like you doing here?" This isn't one of your action flicks. His dismissive tone lacked the conviction that had fueled their earlier taunts. While their bravado was palpable, it was clear they were caught off guard by the confrontation. Statham's calm demeanor seemed to disarm them, creating an unanticipated tension as he stood firm. Rather than backing down, they tried to maintain their facade of dominance. Who even asked you? Another bully interjected, crossing his arms defiantly, yet, beneath the surface bravado, one could sense a hint of uncertainty. They were facing not just an ordinary gym-goer but a man who embodied strength and resilience. As whispers spread among gym patrons, the atmosphere shifted, forcing the bullies to grapple with their actions under Statham's unwavering gaze. With the atmosphere thick with tension, Statham seized the moment to deliver a powerful message. He looked directly at the bullies, his voice steady and commanding. "You think strength comes from tearing others down? That's not real power," he said, his words resonating throughout the gym. Real strength lies in lifting each other up, in showing respect, especially in challenging situations. The bullies exchanged uneasy glances as Statham continued, "Everyone here has their own battles, their own goals. You have no idea what someone is going through. So instead of mocking, why not support? You'll find that it's a lot more rewarding." His conviction cut through the bravado of the bullies, leaving them momentarily speechless. Gym-goers nearby nodded in agreement, encouraged by Statham's stand against negativity. In that pivotal exchange, Statham not only confronted the bullies but also ignited a conversation about compassion and understanding among everyone present, transforming a moment of conflict into an opportunity for growth and awareness. As the bullying unfolded, the black man felt a rush of humiliation wash over him, the weight of their scorn heavy on his shoulders. He had come to the gym to improve himself, but the taunts left him questioning his worth and abilities, sparking an ember of anger within him. Each sneer from the bullies chipped away at his confidence, making him feel isolated and ashamed. However, when Statham stepped in with his powerful message of support, something shifted inside the victim. The echoes of Statham's words began to drown out the humiliating remarks. They served as a reminder that he was not alone in this struggle. Empowered by Statham's intervention, he felt a flicker of resilience ignite within him. As eyes turned towards him, he realized that standing tall against adversity was possible, and he was deserving of respect. Statham's action transformed a moment of degradation into an opportunity for empowerment, instilling hope and courage in the heart of a man who had nearly lost both. As the tension in the gym reached a boiling point, Statham stood his ground, his eyes fixed on the bullies with unwavering resolve. "This is your chance to rethink what you're doing," he urged, his voice steady yet firm. "You can choose to walk away from shame or stay and continue down a path that leads nowhere." The bullies exchanged glances, their bravado faltering as the weight of Statham's words sank in. One of them shifted uneasily, his bravado slipping as he muttered something under his breath, while another seemed to reconsider their actions entirely. With visible discomfort etched on their faces, they began to back away, their earlier confidence evaporating in the face of Statham's assertiveness. As they retreated, a few patrons in the gym nodded in approval, murmuring support for Statham's stance. The atmosphere gradually lightened as the bullying dissipated, leaving behind an air of empowerment. Statham turned back towards the black man, offering a reassuring smile that spoke volumes about solidarity and strength in unity. In the aftermath of the confrontation, the gym buzzed with a renewed sense of camaraderie and respect. Patrons gathered in small groups, animatedly discussing what had transpired, their conversations a blend of admiration for Statham's courage and reflection on the importance of standing up against bullying. "Did you see how he handled that? It was inspiring," one woman remarked, while another nodded in agreement, adding, "We all need to look out for each other like that." The incident sparked a larger dialogue about compassion and accountability, encouraging individuals to share their own experiences with bullying and the need to foster a supportive environment. The black man, who had once felt isolated and humiliated, found himself surrounded by newfound allies, bolstered by the kindness of those who witnessed the confrontation. Statham's actions reverberated throughout the gym, inspiring everyone to embrace a culture of respect. As the atmosphere shifted, many began to realize that true strength lies not just in physical prowess but also in the courage to protect others and promote unity in challenging times. In the days following the incident, the gym transformed into a vibrant community rooted in mutual respect and support. Patrons began to engage more with one another, forging connections that transcended mere workouts. Conversations about personal experiences and shared challenges flourished, creating an environment where everyone felt valued and included. Group workouts became more common, with members encouraging each other through their fitness journeys, celebrating both individual progress and collective achievements. Diversity was not just acknowledged, it was embraced as a strength that enriched the community. Statham's intervention had sparked a ripple effect, reminding everyone of the power of standing together against negativity. The gym now served as a safe haven where differences were celebrated, fostering an atmosphere of acceptance and camaraderie. Participants learned that true strength lies in uplifting others and that by standing together, they could create a supportive environment where everyone felt empowered to pursue their goals without fear of judgment or bullying. This newfound sense of community reflected the essence of what it meant to be part of something greater than themselves. Ultimately, the events in the gym serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of standing up against bullying in all aspects of life. When one person, like Jason Statham, has the courage to confront injustice, it can inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that fosters change and encourages a culture of compassion. In a world where bullying can manifest in various forms, whether in schools, workplaces, or social settings, the message remains clear: we all have a role to play in defending those who cannot defend themselves. Every act of bravery, no matter how small, contributes to a collective strength that empowers communities to thrive. By promoting respect and support for one another, we cultivate environments where diversity is celebrated and individuals feel safe to express themselves. Statham's intervention not only transformed a moment of conflict but also exemplified how one act of courage can ignite a movement toward greater understanding and unity, reminding us all that together, we can stand against negativity and build a more inclusive world.